I'll just get on with it. Trying to watch the Mets game, and they don't even have it on TV today. um, May 13th, 2017. Mr. 17th birthday, but still trying to be optimistic. Dear Lori, I will start by saying it was good to get anything you may still be mad out of your system. I will no longer mention these past events again. The Mets Lincoln Park tickets went on sale yesterday, but I would have to wait another 10 days to buy them anyway because that is when my check comes. I was working intensely on a job here for about 3 weeks, and I knew I would probably have a bit of a come down after that. But it's also other problems. Some I won't bother to mention, but my health, I will. My left leg seems to heal and then get bad, and heal and get bad. And yesterday I put antibiotic cream and special pads and wrapped it, and I may have wrapped it too tight because I was in agony. And I rewrapped it and could only hope that the sores heal. This problem will never go away. I almost wanted to saw my leg off. This, by the way, is why I'm on disability, and it also is probably what might quite likely kill me. On top of that, I have no dental plan, mostly due to the fact that they misrepresented what plan I was getting. But I have 2 teeth on my left side that really hurt. Someone asked which two. I replied, the only 2 that are left. I can only eat soft food now. This being April of 2018, I have a lot less teeth left. Should I need to get dentures, but I've been putting them off. I have since pulled 3 of my own teeth. Back to the email. I dread the mornings as I wake up in such horrific pain. It takes a long time to start feeling better. My knees lock up. Well, that's a year ago, and I still feel the same way. When these lock up, it's so painful. Plus, on rainy days like today, everything hurts. Yes, getting old. God, that describes today to a T. I'm depressed. One of the things was how much work I put into reading on self-improvement and all those emails with quotes that spoke to me. I've tried to work on my faults to make myself a better person, and I thought you would like seeing that. And I like the quotes. And then you call me something worse than pretentious, and you say I'm losing your grandeur. Sigh. I stopped reading for about 2 weeks. It was so demoralizing to me. However, I know I'm a better person and have learned a lot from reading all of these people. But as they say, no matter what you say or do, there's somebody out there that will find fault with it. I still wonder what the future holds. Juliette is not reading my cards, my letters. Sigh, what can I do? What will happen? I've asked people, should I just forget about all this and disappear? Every day that goes by, I can't help but think, there goes another lost day. I have missed the rest of Juliette's youth. It's like the feeling you get when a loved one dies, only I feel that every day. And she's only a mile away. I feel a prisoner here until I see what happens. But then again, I am a prisoner here for other reasons. I have made, in about 15 months, 470 days. There are about 4.5 months to go. Surely it will still be here. What will happen? I want a daughter that loves me and does things with me and wants to be with me like before. I want a civil relationship with you, even if it just involves helping Juliette. As I said, if you needed a jump or a dead battery or needed a ride, I would come right over because it's the right thing to do. I really hope Juliette doesn't think I would do harm to her. Even if you told her I said that, surely you can tell her I didn't mean it or I would never do it. Maybe I will die. Surely I'm in line for a heart attack, being overweight and all. I have no desire to leave this world, but if you should at some point hear the cause of my death, no matter what they say, be sure that is in some part due to a broken heart. I hope you had a good Mother's Day. On Father's Day, I will read all of her old cards. I do not expect a call. I wish I knew what the future held for me. Well, I know one thing for sure. And that would solve a lot of problems. Meaning, dying, dying solves all your problems. And P.S. I looked up these videos and this website. Once again, I'm sending your mother videos on social anxiety disorder. I'm doing everything I can to still stay in the game, try to help, and oh boy, but still am thinking about that Linkin Park concert. 520, your mother writes, I've been considering some things. I may begin to open up your letters and read them a little at a time, and then perhaps paraphrase them for Juliette. It could be a good lesson for at least trying to understand. I would like to know more about your position as a taskmaster regarding the pickup time when you demanded she wait outside. If she weren't, why couldn't you just call upstairs? Yet she had to be out there at some specific time. She'd be waiting for a while. That helped fear in her. Help her understand things I have to understand. Well, I don't blame Juliette for not understanding because of the social anxiety disorder she has. But parents set rules for their children, and they expect them to obey them. Parents are supposed to be their child's friends. Parents are, well, let me read what I wrote. I'm probably just repeating. I was trying to be a parent. I don't know about taskmaster. Parents give their children the rules to obey, not simply for the sake of it, but to install a sense of responsibility. It's like house rules. If you visit somebody and they ask you to remove your shoes, are you insulted and leave? You do it out of respect, even if you think it's ridiculous. You obey laws even if you disagree with them. I was trying to teach Juliette the lesson that being on time is a very important thing. And when a teen doesn't follow rules, you often ground them or show consequences. Without consequences, rules are empty words. So not calling upstairs seems ridiculous, but it was a consequence for not following a rule. Now, had I known the severity of your condition, Juliette, I should have called upstairs. I would have seen you one more time, at least. Who knows what would have happened. You can play what if for the rest of your life. I hope that made sense, because when she was young, you made very strict rules, including what times you went to bed or how much time she spent on the computer. After the year I didn't see her and she came over, there didn't seem to be any rules, or at least a lot less of them. It was from those early years I let her stay up late or spend time on the computer. And then came the phrase, what goes on in Daddy's house stays in Daddy's house. In the end, I was trying to be a parent, trying to teach her to cook, make her own bed, sew, read, clean, all things she said she never does at home. I want her to be able to take care of herself. In the end, I had no idea how severe her condition was, and in the end, here I am because of that. I have no idea what the future holds for me, where I will live, will I ever see Juliette again, what will happen at the end of the order of protection. What will happen on my part will be nothing, except I know I will not be arrested for being in Dobbs Ferry. Once during the time we had no supermarket, I went to Stop and Shop and saw you and got the hell out of there. This is how I have to live. In the early days, I half expected the police to search my apartment for guns, but they don't waste their manpower on this kind of stuff, which makes the order of protection bad for you and bad for everyone. It's, as I said, it's not like I am a dangerous person on September 30th and suddenly could turn into a good one on October 1st. The judge simply played it safe, and if I were you, the judges played it safe. If I were during these months following you or coming to your place and throwing rocks or trying to abduct Juliette, then your fears would have been substantiated and I would be in jail. I would turn out to be the at least closer to the person that that is on record in the state of New York that I'm a potentially dangerous person. If it turns out, if you don't think that's true, I'll tell you a story about it later because I can't fly anywhere without being detained because of the order of protection. If it turns out I obey the order, like I have, your real fear at the time will be proven to have been temporary or misguided. And it didn't sound right. Let me start that again. If it turns out I obey the order like I have, your real fear at that time will be proven to have been temporary or misguided. In my resume, these long 15 months have shown that it will not do anything. Rest assured, come October 1st, I won't do anything I'm not doing today. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not going to run over to your house or do anything to, that would have been put me in jail under the order of protection. I have lost Juliette's youth. That is essentially over now. There's nothing that can be done to make up the missing time. That is gone forever. She may still be a minor up until next April, but that will come quickly, and anything I would say or do here and now would just be advice, as she will be 18 and adult in this world, and there will be no rules like being on time. Turning 18 will be a game changer. If there is a way for 1 minute that you could feel what I feel, if I think it would make you shudder, I think it would make you shudder if you felt what I felt. My days are just X's on calendars now. My future is still one of hope, but in decreasing amounts. I take responsibility for the mess I got myself into to a certain degree, of course, but it doesn't make it any better. I go through bouts of severe depression like today and just get out of bed every once in a while. I would sell my soul to the devil to have Juliette be happy and have a good life. It may seem like it should hurt less, but it actually hurts more every day that goes by. That will never come again. Do your best with Juliette. All I would want is to help you with her and have a relationship with her, because whatever I did to deserve this, it just seems like I'm paying too high a price. I just hope you realize that a lot of these issues of the past are over. They will not come again. If I'm ever given a chance to see my daughter again, I would do whatever I was told. I would never jeopardize a second chance. I can rest knowing you are taking care of her, and you have a large family and a good one. What you do will take some way of proving my words to be true. I can say no more than that. And once again, I copied the story to Delilah. You tell me, Juliette, or you ask your mother what I did to be separated from you. Permanently, completely, for over 2 years now, and for who knows how long. Tell me what I did. What did I do? What did I do? It's hard, but the answer lies in that. And mental illness of your mother's. Your mother, I had suspected this at some point. Maybe she just lost her mind. And then I read about covert narcissism. That pretty much told me the story. She didn't need a reason. That's what they do. That's what covert narcissists do. The most evil thing that you can do to somebody in this world, is to cause them unnecessary harm. That is the most evil thing you can do. Think about it.